are a donkey.
It's time for Donkey of the Day.
Donkey of the Day does not discriminate. I might not have the song of the day, but I got the Donkey of the Day.
So if you ever feel I need to be a donkey, man, hit me with the hee-haw.
Yeah, it's the Breakfast Club, bitches. Who's Donkey of the Day today? Well, Ed Sheeran, Donkey of the Day for Wednesday, March 15th goes to Ivanka Trump, the daughter of our celebrity-in-chief, Donald Trump. Now, I was reading this story on the Huffington Post, and I found the hypocrisy in it hilarious. Now, as you know, Donald Trump promised to create jobs by following two simple rules: buy American and hire American. He said it in his January inauguration speech. Let's hear some of it.
We will get our people off of welfare and back to work, rebuilding our country with American hands and American labor. We will follow two simple rules: buy American and hire American.
Simple philosophy, right? Which actually would make a lot of sense if him and his family were practicing what they preach. Okay, do you know that while the Donald was giving this speech, at the exact moment he was giving that speech, huge shipments of his daughter's line were reportedly on the way to the U.S. from China? I can't make this kind of stuff up. More than 53.5 metric tons of Ivanka Trump-branded shoes, bags, and clothes were sailing to American ports in 8 shipments as he was giving that speech. Now, our celebrity-in-chief, Donald Trump, has promised to bring more factory jobs to this country and accused China of stealing manufacturing work, but at least one shipment per business day of Ivanka Trump's shoes and other offering continues to be sent from China. And the Global Times reports that last month a Chinese factory has already received an order for 10,000 Ivanka Trump shoes for next season.
Wow.
Okay. And according to the New York Times, almost all of her goods are made overseas. And the New York Times also reports back in 2016 that the brand outsourced internationally to avoid costly and impractical factors involved with manufacturing in the U.S. So when Donald Trump is telling people to buy American and hire American, is he talking to everybody but his family? You must practice what you preach. Okay? Don't smoke rocks if you live in a glass crack house. If you spend more time in Chick-fil-A than you do the gym, and that high-calorie chicken sandwich intake has resulted in you having a double chin and a fat upper pubic area, don't tell me I need to get in shape. Okay? If I'm Donald Trump, before I tell the rest of the country what they need to do, I have to start in my own home. Okay? I have to start there first. If we don't practice what we preach, then we are hypocrites and should not expect people to behave in our favor. Why the hell should I buy American and hire American if our so-called leader's daughter isn't doing it?
Right.
Okay? You want me to follow you, then lead by example. Practice what you preach or don't preach at all. Walk the talk, okay? People watch what you do more than what you say. Encourage people to do what you want them to do by actually doing what you said you want them to do. Please give Ivanka Trump the biggest hee-haw, please.
He was going so hard for her. Remember how upset he was when Nordstrom's dropped her?
They took all her stuff away. She's a good person. She makes good clothes. Yep, they just come from overseas.
Buy American, hire American. That's not even an alternative fact. That's alternative fiction when it comes to the Trumps.
The Breakfast Club.